So you had to understand your audience because you can't have contempt for the audience that you're making the games for.
Or at least you should.
Like, can you
That
make a
seems like a
game?
liability, at least.
Can you make a game in a genre that you don't like?
I mean, I think you can, but I don't think you can do it well.
Right. Yeah.
Well, the way I like to put it is, if you can't enjoy that type of game, if there was a quintessential type of the game that you're trying to make, if you can't like that game, then you're in no position to make your version of the game a thing that the users of that game will like,
Yeah.
right? Because if I've never liked it, then I don't know any of those sort of like emotional touch points or hooks or triggers that keep me there, make it so that I spend hundreds of hours, right? I know all the things, I know, okay, maybe not literally everything, but I know most of the things that drive a person to like Oblivion, for
Yeah.
example, because I have, I don't know, 300 some odd hours
Yeah.
in it, right? And so I can speak to hundreds of moments that are like ranging from kind of nice to amazing and mind-blowing. And even then, I'm going to get some of it wrong because, well, something I've been teaching level design at Art Center since last January, and it's helped me organize my thoughts. I don't know if it's been good for the students, but oh, I might have just lost what I was about to say. With what was I saying here? With Oblivion and
You learned something about your 300 hours, taught you something about the game.
oh yeah. So I keep trying to explain the difference between having a player mentality and a developer mentality when it comes to making games. And the player mentality takes these great recollections, right, and then tries to make them happen in the software. So you build the great moment. But I think as we become more of a developer mentality focused person, we're just trying to get the player to that great moment, and we stop worrying about the great moment. And in a lot of ways, you could sort of see if you ever see if this feels right. New developers or players sort of criticizing the quality of the great moment in a game um, because they're just judging it by itself, not recognizing all the things we have to do to condition the player's experience so that a moment is great, and that knowing the difference between those two things is huge. And at the same time, I could maybe make those moments better, but what makes them work isn't actually that part, right? It's everything that leads up to it. So even me talking about all these moments in Skyrim and Oblivion that are awesome, if I don't also have the lived experience of the ramp up to those moments, I may not be able to create them either.
Right.
And liking the experience, enjoying the experience is like gives you a, like, it's like, that's so you have a prayer at being able to construct those strings.